Hi folks, I hope that you guys are doing pretty well. So today is Monday, the 16th of September 2024, and in today's video I'm going to do a video about the 70 men of elders of Israel. Okay, this is actually quite interesting because, of course, if you go to the book of Numbers, chapter 11, okay, just to begin with, then on verse 11, Moses feels a little bit tired and afflicted in dealing with the Jewish people, okay? And Moses said unto the Lord, wherefore hast thou afflicted thy servant, okay? And then on verse 16, and the Lord said unto Moses, gather unto me 70 men of the elders of Israel, whom thou knowest to be the elders of the people, and officers over them, and bring them unto the tabernacle of the congregation, that they might stand there with thee. Verse 17, and I will come down and talk with thee there, and I will take of the Spirit which is upon thee, in other words Moses, and I will put it upon them, and they shall bear the burden of the people with thee, that thou bear it not thyself alone. Okay, so Moses then is going to present, if you like, or gather 70 men of the elders of Israel. Okay, now in the program today, I'm doing a video about the 70 elders of Israel, the link and the broken link. Okay, now I'll just show you the prophecies here in Numbers chapter 11, verses 16 and 17. Okay, but these prophecies here in Numbers, they actually link to Ezekiel chapter 8, verses 11 and 12. Okay, and I'm going to show you how, um, when the first temple went down, if you like, or was burned down, that when the rebuilding of the second temple began, that we lost that link of the 70 elders of Israel. You no longer see this link, if you like, in Numbers and Ezekiel 8. In other words, the 70 elders of Israel. The link is actually broken because if you will read the book of Ezra or Nehemiah, especially Nehemiah, okay, Nehemiah then should have some information about the 70 elders of Israel when Israel was rebuilding back the second temple. If there is a book in the Bible that will have some kind of information regarding the 70 elders, has to be Nehemiah, especially if you read chapter 10 onwards. But let me show you the other links here in Ezekiel chapter 8, verses 11 and 12. But just to recap, remember what I said here, okay? In Numbers, okay, chapter 11, verses 16 and 17. And the Lord said unto Moses, gather unto me 70 men of the elders of Israel. Okay. Now let me take you to Ezekiel. Okay. Chapter 8. Okay. So go to the book of Ezekiel and go to chapter 8, verses 11 and 12. And look what it says here. And there stood before them 70 men of the ancients, in other words, the elders of the house of Israel. And in the midst of them stood Jaazaniah the son of Shaphan, with every man his censer in his hand, and a thick cloud of incense went up. Then said he unto me, in other words, God said unto Ezekiel, Son of man, hast thou seen what the ancients of the house of Israel do in the dark, every man in the chambers of his imagery? For thy side the Lord seeth not, the Lord has forsaken the earth. So basically, just read chapter 8, okay? The prophet Ezekiel, okay? He's actually taken up by God, okay? And God shows him a vision, okay, in Jerusalem. So God, in chapter 8, he takes up Ezekiel and shows him a vision in Jerusalem, if you like, of what these 70 men or elders of the house of Israel were doing, if you like, in the dark, okay? So it says here, seeing what the ancients of the house of Israel do in the dark. Okay. Now there is a link here, folks. Like I just showed you. In the book of Numbers. Chapter 11, verses 16 and 17. How Moses asked God, to gather 70 elders. Okay. And how it links here with Ezekiel chapter 8. The verses here. 11 and 12, the 70 men of the ancients of the house of Israel. Now, when the first temple then was burned down, okay, and the tribe of Judah went into captivity into Babylon, um, when the Jewish people, were taken out of captivity after 70 years in exile, and they began to rebuild the temple, okay, you probably would think that there would be some information in the book of Ezra or Nehemiah, but especially Nehemiah, but regarding the link regarding the 70 elders, but you don't. So let me show you, especially the book of Nehemiah. Of course, God is using, what's his name? Like it says here in the book of Ezra, you know, and the elders of the Jews built it, and they prospered through the prophesying of Haggai the prophet and Zechariah the son of Iddo, and they built and finished it according to the commandments of God, the God of Israel, and according to the commandments of Cyrus, Darius, and Artaxerxes, king of Persia. Okay, so the Jewish people rebuilt the second temple, and that God is using Cyrus, former King Cyrus, Darius, and Artaxerxes to help the Jewish people rebuild the second temple. But you would think that there would be some information in the book of Ezra, if you like, if you go through the chapters regarding this link of, the 70 elders of Israel. But the link is actually broken, folks, because if anything, the book of Nehemiah, okay, out of all the books in the Bible, should have some information regarding the 70 elders, the link. But especially if you read from chapter 10 onwards, for example, like look what it says here at the end of chapter 9. And because of all these, we make sure covenant, we make a sure covenant and write it, and a priest, and a princess, Levites and priests seal unto it. And then, of course, you read chapter 10. Near those there was sealed Nehemiah and Tidishatha, the son of Hakaliah, and Sidkisha, okay? And you read and so on, okay? And you turn over the pages and you try and find a link, because if there is any book in the Bible that will have anything regarding the past 70 elders, will be the book of Nehemiah, actually, even more so than Ezra. But you read all this information here, for example, in chapter 12. Now, these are the priests and the Levites that went up with Zerubbabel, the son of Shealtiel, and Yeshua, Seraiah, Jeremiah, Ezra, and so on. Okay, and you can read this for yourselves, but there is no information, folks. So I guess I just wanted to present to you that the link, if you like, or the past 70 elders that God ordered Moses to rise, if you like, to help him deal with the Jewish people in the book of Numbers, chapter 11, verses 16 and 17, and how it links to Ezekiel chapter 8, verses 11 and 12. Then, once Ezekiel has his vision, when God takes him up in the spirit, if you like, and shows him, these 70 elders, in the city of Jerusalem, what they do in the dark. After that, we don't read any more information about this link or these past 70 elders. It seems like it was actually broken down, if you like, when the first temple actually went down. And if you study, the book of Ezra and Nehemiah, especially Nehemiah, you will think that there will be some information there, as God gives the orders to King Cyrus, and the ones after him, to help the Jewish people rebuild the second temple. So you would think that Nehemiah would have something, but there is actually nothing there. So we see a broken link, all these 70 elders. So yeah, I thought that it was something interesting that I just wanted to show you, folks. And maybe you can study this for yourselves. All right, folks, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.